Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler. Welcome to your Wednesday Wisdom with Spirit, where I will tune in through mediumship or channeling and see what's in store. So if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for checking it out, first of all. Second, if it's mediumship, I will have my eyes open and I'll be interpreting what I get. If it's channeling, I tend to keep my eyes closed as it just kind of allows a deeper merge with my guides. So let's see what it is. So hold on one moment. I'm just going to tune in here. This is mediumship. This is coming from my council. And first thing they're saying is contemplate the moon. Contemplate the moon energy and everything that you've experienced since the eclipse, because we're still in the energy of the moon 3 days before, 3 days after. We're still in that energy and we're really kind of wrapping up the understandings, the lessons, the pieces. Contemplate the moon energy. So there will be a definite benefit to sitting in contemplation a little bit today. It doesn't have to be long, could be if you want it to, but sit in contemplation and use the power of retrospect now. Because now that we're a couple days past the moon, past the solar eclipse, use the perspective of retrospect and look back at everything that's happened through this eclipse window. This has been a powerful window of change, transition, clarity, rearranging things. I'm seeing sort of like Tetris type thing, rearranging things for a more seamless fit in your life. So contemplate what has been released from your life, what has been released in your own personal narratives, what have you made space for, and what do you want to call in? Because now with this energy at a very high velocity, Spirit keeps talking about high velocity speed, April has reached peak velocity speed, which means things are going to be continuing to move at this pace for a while now, especially the next kind of 6 months. High-paced progressions is what Spirit is saying. And if you do so based on having paused and looked in retrospect as to what has unfolded, you will have so much more clarity moving forward. Now, this clarity they're saying moving forward is going to help you to design by desire. And when I just asked them, like, can you expand on that concept, design by desire? They're saying your desires, what you used to think as a desire that seemed so far away or out of reach, is now kind of like another color in your palette. So now you have more colors to play with in your design. You thought it was out of reach, but it's actually available on your palette. So now you get to be more detailed in your design, in your co-creation, in what you're wanting to bring forward. And these things have the ability to manifest very fast. So fast-paced manifestations are on the rise now, but it is paired or better paired with, they're saying, when you pause and contemplate the moon and reassess everything that has unfolded for you. And it's funny, when I looked at the timer there, it was 3:33. Divine timing of things is really important. Okay, I'm going to see what else there is. Hold on. Okay, they're saying another thing. They're showing me somebody with headphones on right now. And they're saying another thing that you may notice now is that your whole interaction with the universe feels different. The sounds of the universe feel different. Now, in some ways that could be very literal. You may hear more. The frequency at which you're at, you might notice birds singing louder. You might notice music differently. You feel music differently. There is a literal version of that, yes. But they're also saying it's like your interaction of frequency within the universe will be different. It's like you will move through the energy of sound. You will move with the energy of creation. You will feel more seamlessly connected to that flow. And so it's about really watching, like, where are you drawn to and where are you kind of pushed away from? And instead of being like running into something and then running into something else where you're like, oh, you're kind of like moving in the flow of things. More ease and grace is available to you in this new design as you're moving forward if you don't resist it, if you really honor that innate knowing of who you are and how you've been aligning with yourself within, that is really going to be your guidance system through this to move with ease and grace instead of bouncing on the edges, right? They're also saying really pay attention to your intuitions right now. Your intuitions are very heightened with purpose. There's purpose behind it, so pay attention to them. Even if you kind of like accumulate them in a way, you don't have to understand everything that's happening in the moment, but like take note of them, give pause, and allow yourself to accumulate them to then move forward with kind of more understanding in that metaphorical basket. And then they're also saying, take the time to celebrate this beautiful new beginning point now. So we had a new beginning in January, being that it was 2024. We had a kickoff energy in February. March was amping it up. Then it started eclipse season. But now, like they were talking about, we're in peak velocity. And this is this new beginning, running at full speed. And they're saying celebrate this for you. Celebrate you having achieved full speed. Because in that celebratory energy, you're like aligning your frequency with it. And that's so valuable in you moving forward. And the spirit world is saying we celebrate with you. We know that it has taken so much of time and devotion and energy for you to get to this point. And some of you have arrived at this point and you're still like, I don't know what's going on. If that's where you're feeling, celebrate the fact that you've gotten to where you are. For those of you that understand why you're at this point, celebrate that. The energy of celebration is so important right now. They keep showing me the 4 of Wands, which is all about celebration. The energy of that is so important because it's celebrating a rebirth, a new lease on life, a new energy, a new phase. Like massive new beginnings are here with a peak velocity. So it's not like we're even having to like turn on the engines and getting the turbines moving. They're in full swing. Now they're moving forward. So really jump on that train, pause, reflect, but then move in your creations. So there's 2 sides of it to do, right? And so something to consider this week, because it's really helping you embrace the energies now that we're in that are different. New frequency, new soul song, new energy for you. So really you get the opportunity to make the most of it. So I hope that helps. Happy Wednesday, everyone. And I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Have a good one.